How to use Cricut's new temporary tattoo sheets. These are super easy to use, and I'm so glad that Cricut finally brought out this product. Here I'm going to show you step by step the process for using these new temporary tattoo sheets, and I did have a few hiccups along the way, so be sure to learn from my mistakes. This part was really simple. All you need to do is use Cricut's sticker feature, which is exclusive to Cricut Access members, and convert your designs into stickers with an offset around each design. This will tell your Cricut machine exactly how you want your temporary tattoos to be cut. Do keep in mind that the transfer is transparent, so it doesn't matter if you have a thick or thin outline on your temporary tattoos, as it won't show on your skin. As you can see here, I've used a mixture of Cricut Design Space designs as well as a few of my own designs that I've uploaded onto the platform and removed the background.
The first mistake I made, however, was sending this off to print without mirroring the sheet first. This meant that when applying the tattoos, they would be on my skin backwards, which we definitely want to avoid.
I also had a problem where my Epson printer had a few trail lines coming out on the page. So to fix this, you simply need to extend the drying time on your printer in your printer settings. This should fix the issue that I had. So let's do a take 2, shall we? As you can see from the second attempt, this came out so much better, although there are still a few lines which you need to be careful with if you don't give your sheet enough time to dry. After printing out your tattoo sheet, you need to heat it with a hairdryer for approximately 20 seconds on high heat. I'm not sure why you have to do this, but it's part of Cricut's instructions, so it's best to just do it anyway. After heating your tattoo sheet with a hairdryer, you're going to want to let it cool for some time, and once you're ready, it's time to apply the adhesive sheet over the top. If you've ever used Cricut's waterproof stickers before, then you'll find this part quite easy, but essentially you need to peel back the film and line it up with your sheet so that it lines up perfectly, and then slowly apply the whole sheet over the top of your printed tattoo sheet. This way you're covering the full sheet of designs with the sticky paper, but be warned that this stuff is super sticky. Once you've applied the adhesive layer, you're going to want to put your tattoo sheet onto your Cricut grip mat and tape it down depending on how sticky you think your mat is and if you think it could handle it or not. On Cricut Design Space, you'll need to search for the temporary tattoo sheet material, which should be there, and start the cut using a regular pressure. I was actually super impressed with the quality of these temporary tattoos from Cricut. I love how the colours are really vibrant, but I guess this depends on your printer quality just as much. Once your designs are all cut out, you're pretty much ready to go. Leave the adhesive sheet on top of the tattoo designs until you're ready to use them, as this will keep them nice and fresh. Peel off the adhesive sheet on the tattoo that you want to use. Line it up with your skin and apply a wet damp cloth for about 20 seconds. All that's left to do now is peel the design away from your skin and you should be left with a lovely tattoo. I plan on making plenty more of these sheets to use for a temporary tattoo station I'm having at my wedding. These are also a great thing to DIY for children's birthday parties. If you have any questions on using Cricut's temporary tattoo sheets, feel free to leave a comment.